used to live there. Basketball on the tier, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17, back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with the life is at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why they talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move it was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play and then it's time. Better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always...
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41. And partner on that interception, I mean, it looked pretty clear what they were trying to do. Just send 4 guys down the field and try to make a big play out of it.
Brandon, they might as well put all 4 of them in sprinters blocks and fired the starter's pistol and just said go and took a shot. Didn't pan out for them, but they were trying to make a big play right out of the gate.
And instead, now on the other side, if they score, you're quickly in the hole 2 scores.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, What is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Now 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Cook.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete to Whitaker. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The Colts had 7-4 on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Hey, 626.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Getting the ball is Cook running left.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Go! Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Cook following the penalty. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Here's Stroud. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Giants 7.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Dalvin Cook. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect. For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT to about the 48-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
A gain of 9 yards.
18.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready?
They run it again with Cook.
And he's got it to about the 40. Second down and 8.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Left side, Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Stroud.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud.
That is incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
Let's go now.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud is going to audible to something else.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Easy, 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 easy. Go to 50. Hey, you block block over here.
Now Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers to throw once more. Down the left sideline. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. It got his man complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down, New York.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Rodgers. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Right after, right down the middle. And it leads down to a field goal at 17. 17-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ready.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Ready.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers, because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Look at my team.
Stroud completes this out wide.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, New York.
Cowboy 80. No, no. Steady.
A give. This is Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
170 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Hey, check that, street. Check that.
Here's Cook again.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on third down now.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
18, right in. 18 Bradley. Top row 18.
And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Giants go on but come up empty. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball on fourth down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get
right?
your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 626.
To throw is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Whitaker. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. On play action, Rodgers going for the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Colts have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash back.
And now they're in a hurry up.
Now Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
And that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Boy, 192 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Throwing on first down, but this this one winds up to be incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 37. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, it looked like your march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here goes Stroud again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Giants. Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants are back within a score.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Cook, they'll try and run it.
And he is up and over for the 2 points. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Rodgers now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Whitaker.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers going to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Colts will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the jump.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Handoff comes to Cook. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now Cook running right.
Down at the 25.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From the 25, here's second down and 7.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
This taken in by Downs. And he will have a Giants first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. First down, here's Mitchell.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mitchell will take it in for the Giants touchdown. Wolf on now for the extra point.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Colts 35, Giants 32.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts. So we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Rodgers now to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Get 300! Get 300!
Back to throw. Rodgers going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there. 71 yards.
And the Colts use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
The point after is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Warriors 17.
Stroud to throw it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash.
Stroud. To the sideline and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
18, pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Buffalo 18.
Here's Stroud.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch.
Well, they are not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Here's first and goal. Stroud looks to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Colts, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.